So a couple of things before we get into this video. I just wanted to say that I am in a new house. I have different sounds and they are kind of annoying, but I hope you guys can still enjoy the video. And the other thing is I just got an ultra wide screen monitor and I'm currently using that to run all of my games. This is what it looks like typically. Because of that, I'm going to have to stretch the image. Thanks. And so sniping is very useful in this map because, as you can see, it is a very large map. Before, back in a couple updates ago, I would probably not see this building right here, and I would probably not have been able to snipe this guy. It's very easy to snipe in this game, I would say. Oh shit. So a couple of things before we start this video. Blockade is not a recent game. It's a bit of an old game actually. It came out in 2014, very late 2014, I think November actually of 2014, and I got it around Christmas because I got bored of the games I was playing back then, which I think was mostly Gary's Mod, Minecraft, and other, childish games. This game kind of took everything I liked of Call of Duty and it brought Minecraft elements inside of it. And because of that, it was extremely fun and addictive. And so, playing this game, there's a couple things you have to note. First thing is, blocks break in this game, which is very cool. It's a nice little mechanic. The other thing is, there is block gravity, which means that if you break a block and it's connected to other blocks, they kind of just fall down. This is very effective for when there's trees around people. You can shoot down the tree with like 2 bullets with a sniper. Another thing to know about this game is that it's notoriously pay to win. So going back to this game now, I wanted to see if I could hit some of the beautiful clips right before, similar to when the pay to win elements were not even implemented yet in the game. So I think I've hit that goal. Most of the gameplay you will see is just me doing random shit for a couple of hours and trying to hit clips. The reason why I'm doing this video is just because I have very little space in my hard drive already, even though I just got a new computer. Should be making a video about that. And yeah, like I want to get rid of that 500 gig of fucking video I have. So let's see what I hit. I also wanted to talk about the fact that this game is mostly sniper oriented due to the high damage per second that the snipers allow you to have. I mean, I mostly hit headshots with most of my weapons, and since the snipers are mostly 1 shot in the head or 2 shots depending if you have armor, this means the snipers are extremely usable. And because people are very big and blocky, this is very easy for people that are very used to mouse and keyboard to hit very nice clips. Of course, this is only if you're good at FPS, right? The other thing I wanted to say is that the game typically has really large maps, and because of that, it's very hard to find people. And so this is why the go-to game mode for this game in general is the battle game mode, which is basically hardpoint from Call of Duty, but the hardpoint is kind of in a cubic shape, which means sometimes there's levels to the hardpoint. Maybe a 2-story building would have 1.5 stories that are actually part of the hardpoint. This makes it very cool. The other thing is your points, and this has been added from the update. Your points do actually accumulate, but only when you're in the hardpoint. So before, when you would get points by killing people, and you would get +1, +2, +3, +4, depending on how many kills you have. So if you got 1 kill, you get +1. If you get 2 kills, you get +2. And so it was very easy to rack up a lot of points by getting large kill streaks. The other way you'd get points is by getting seconds on the hard point. Every second counted as basically a kill, which in my opinion was extremely interesting back in the day. Nowadays, however, they changed that system. Now you get the same idea, +1, +2, +3, +4, but for the hard point, and for the kills you get simply +100, +50, and anything in that general idea. And it's similar to what Battlefield has been doing for their kills. Not the new system, not the Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 5 system, but closer to what the Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4 system is. So you get plus 100 for a kill, plus I think it's like 10 to 30 for assist, and plus 100 plus 50 for a kill with a headshot. Very simple. So my final verdict for this game is that although it has definitely had better graphics than before, and it is, because of that, it's more enjoyable, it still has a lot of the main problems that the game had in the beginning. For instance, very shitty server reception. Like, servers are extremely far from my house, I'm guessing, due to this game being very popular mostly in Russia. A lot of the American community has died off after like just a couple months. And the other thing is they have a very shitty lag compensation system. This is worse than Call of Duty, I would say, because somehow the culprit, whenever you shoot someone that is lagging, they're the ones taking advantage of that. Whoever has if you have a fast fire rate and you're lagging, you have literally all the advantages, which in certain games isn't very necessarily rewarding because it's hard to use. But in this game, it's very easy to I guess abuse. And so I would say the game is still broken and I don't recommend it. But if you do want to have a little bit of fun with your friends and you don't really have any money, this is one of the games I would suggest. Another game I would suggest is Murder Miners. If you've ever liked playing Minecraft a lot and you wanted to try out some mods, but you didn't really want the same Minecraft experience, you wanted, you know, better graphics or maybe interesting guns, I suggest you play Murder Miners. Sometimes it's a couple cents off. You can even comment on my video and I might send you a link because I have a couple of fucking random keys for that game. But yeah, Murder Miners is a great game as well. Alright, that's it for this video, guys.